Welcome to this practice for yoga for feet. Just take a look at your feet now and remind yourself that the entire alignment of your body rests here. So take a few moments every day to look after your feet. If you have toes that are going in different directions, you might want to use these toe dividers. You can pick them up in a chemist. They're the sort of thing that gets used when you're having a pedicure, and they'll help to align the ligaments and tendons in your feet. So let's start with rolling the ball underneath your foot. So this is a spiky ball. It's going to increase the blood flow into the soles of the feet, and it's going to help stimulate the fascia, which sits tightly packed on the soles of your feet. It's your body's signaling system for balance. Quite an interesting Google if you'd like to read about it. Right, let's just swap feet now and see if you can take the ball from the heel to the toe. Press down quite hard. Maybe circle it around under the arches. Then maybe come up onto the toes. And then down into the balls of the feet, making little circles. And then press down quite hard on your heel and circle it around. Now, if you'd like to do this for a bit longer, feel free to pause the video here. Otherwise, we'll now start these practices for the feet. Placing your heels on the ground, draw your toes back towards you and lift your feet up. Now see if you can spread your toes out and then scrunch them together and press them down to the floor. This will strengthen the arches in the soles of your feet. Now draw the toes back towards you and then scrunch them together and push them down to the floor. And once more like this. Now let's spread the toes out. So separate your feet a little bit. Spread all the toes out as much as you can. Now my feet are going to make this look a little bit easy, because obviously I've been doing it for a long time. But if it doesn't happen for you straight away, don't worry. Everything will give. Now bring the toes together and again spread them out as much as you can. If it's not happening, visualize it happening. And one last time. Now bring all the toes together. Thinking about the tendons inside the feet now. See if you can draw the big toe back towards you while you push the forward toes away. Now switch it over, draw the forward toes back, push the big toe away. Once more, draw the big toe back, push the forward toes away. Hold it for a second. And now draw the forward toes back, push the big toes away. If it feels a little bit tricky, that's okay. It's just mental pathways. Once more in your own time. Push the big toe away. Very good, well done. Now relax the feet down. So let's move into the ankle joints now. Begin to take your toes around in a circle. The ankle joint is having to rotate. When you're ready, pause and reverse it. Take your toes in the opposite direction. Maybe go 3 to 5 times in each direction. And now lift up your other foot. Take your toes around in a circle very slowly and mindfully and carefully. Any clicking is good as long as there's no pain. And pause and now reverse it. Taking your toes around in the opposite direction. Feel into your ankle. And relax that foot down. And now a little bit of a challenge for our brains. Lift the right toes, lift the left heel. Relax them down. Lift the left toes, lift the right heel, and relax them down. And carry on like this. Keep going. You're using both sides of your brain. It's having to cooperate. Alternate the movement. It might be comfortable to move a little bit faster now, or you can slow it down. And now let's finish off again with the spiky balls. Roll that ball underneath the foot, going from the heel to the toes. Anytime you're sitting during the day, think about doing this. Maybe you're on the computer, maybe you're watching TV. Look after your feet very simply by rolling these balls around underneath your toes and heels and arches. And now relax your feet. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.